By the end of this video, you will know how to make a basic A-line skirt pattern from start to finish in CLO. You can apply this pattern drafting method onto hand drafting pattern as well as onto CLO drafting. For example, I'm going to use CLO software to draft these skirt patterns. You will not require to know CLO software to learn this simple drafting method. I will walk you through step by step on how to draft these A-line skirt patterns. These include measuring your body, picking the correct avatar size for your skirt, sewing it in CLO, fitting the skirt onto the avatar, then apply the fabrics onto the skirt, all done in CLO. After we draft a perfect skirt block, next I'm going to show you how to draft the perfect waistband for this A-line skirt. To draft the perfect waistband for this A-line skirt, I'm going to create the fabric for it. To create the fabric, I'm going to come over here, right here to the rectangle tool, click on one, and then hover the mouse to the right and then select rectangle tool. Next, I'm going to click one on the page to bring this create rectangle window, and then I'm going to type in the width. So guys, refer to the formula and the measurement for this skirt drafting method in the links below. Okay, so I'm going to type in the width for 20, and then I'm going to type in the height of 5 and leave everything as is and come down here, click OK. Next, I'm going to come over here and click on this edit pattern tool, click on one and select edit pattern tool, and I'm going to click one on the page to just release the highlight part. And after that, I'm going to come back over here to this top edge line and click one on it. After that, I'm going to right click and I'm going to select offset internal line, and after that I'm going to type in 1 and leave everything as is, guys. As you can see, number offset is 1, extend box check, and then click OK. I'm going to create 3 more lines. To create the second line, while this edit pattern tool is active, I'm going to click on this top line right here, then right click and then select offset as internal line. And this time I'm going to change the distance to 3, okay? And after that, I'm going to click on OK. Next, I'm going to create the third line. Once again, while the edit pattern tool is active, I'm going to click one up here on this top edge fabric. I'm going to right click and select offset as internal line. Then this time, I'm going to type in 4 centimeters. And after that, I'm going to come down here and click OK. Finally, I'm going to create one more line over here from the right. To do so, while the edit pattern tool is active, I'm going to click right here and then right click and then offset as internal line. This time, I'm going to change it to 0.75, okay, 0.75 cm, and click on OK. So after we create 4 internal lines for a skirt waistband, next I'm going to show you how to connect from one point to the next to form this perfect waistband for the skirt, okay? So to connect one point to the next, I'm going to use the internal tool right over here in the toolbar. You come over here and click on this internal icon looking thing and then hover the mouse to the right and then select internal polygon / line tool. Then I'm going to begin my point from the center lower waistband curve. click one and then hover the mouse over to the right and then click one on the, you see this, let me zoom in a little more. So I'm going to click over here to this high waist point right there, and I'm going to hover the mouse over and I'm going to place my next point over here onto this second internal line, and then I'm going to place my next point on this third internal line, and then I'm going to hover the mouse backward to the top where I started and click once again to end the internal line. Okay, next I'm going to show you how to curve this waistband. Okay, to curve the waistband, I'm going to use this curvature tool. Just come over here and click on this edit pattern tool. Then I'm going to come down here to this, you see right here, this edit curvature tool, letter C, click on it. And I'm going to just click one on the page to get out all these highlighting. And I'm going to come back and click one right here. I want to create a little curve. Okay, I will do the same right here, create this curve. Okay, the curve looks pretty good actually. So after we connect all the points to form this internal line waistband, next I'm going to trace that into a pattern. To trace it into a pattern, I'm going to come over here to this, you see this trace tool, click on it. Then I'm going to come over here and begin, just click one on this top waist curve, and then I'm going to press down shift and then click on the side seam waistband and then this low waistband and then on the center waistband, and I'm going to relieve the shift on my keyboard and I'm going to right click. Okay, and the trace as pattern pop up, I'm going to just click one to select, and as you can see, this is the pattern that we just traced from that internal shape. I'm going to just click one on the page to place that pattern. And after that, I'm going to just click one on the blank space right here to release. So as you can see, we not only trace the pattern, but we also trace these internal lines. So we're going to delete them. While the tracing tool is active, you just use it and to click on that line and then press down the delete key to delete. I will click on all these lines and then press down the delete key to delete all these lines. Okay, so let me zoom back out. Once again, guys, place two of your finger onto this mouse pad and then just kind of drag it out backward to zoom out. Okay, next I'm going to pan this pattern over just a little bit. Press down Option Alt on your keyboard and left click to pan it over. So as you can see, we just create this perfect A-line skirt block pattern as well as this perfect waistband for that skirt.